a person earns 5,100 in 3 weeks. So in 1 week we can calculate his earning will be 1,700. And how much does he earn in 5 weeks? Multiply with 5. We get the answer. Okay. Now third one. If 3/5 of a plot of land cost this one. So cost of 3/5 of the plot is how much? It is 75,120. 75,120 rupees. This is cost of 3/5 of the plot. Okay. So if you're having the whole plot, okay. Okay. So it is cost of this much plot. Okay. This is cost of this much plot. Okay. And we have to calculate the cost of 7/20 of the plot. So first we'll calculate the cost of the whole plot. So cost of the whole plot will be how much? Cost of the plot will be how much? Will be this much?
Yes, sir.
3/5 of the plot is this much. So we'll divide it by 3/5. That will give us the cost of one plot. That is whole plot. That will be cost of whole plot. Okay. 5/3. This is 3/5 of the plot. So cost of 5/3 of for the whole plot will be this much. Okay. And it is divisible by 3. Okay. Now cost of 7/20th of the plot. Only out of 20 parts, only 7 parts cost. What will be the cost of only 7 parts out of 20 of the whole plot will be how much? 75120 into this is cost of whole plot multiply with 7/20. So we'll get the cost of the fraction of the plot. Okay. Understood this one? Anyone have doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, then cost of 7/20 is 14 rupees. Unit must be there. Okay, you can calculate it now. It is divisible by 3 as well.
Can tell first, second.
First, second, how many notebooks will cost this much? So have you calculated the cost of one notebook?
Yes, sir.
You have calculated cost of one notebook? Okay. Then you are having 356.50 rupees. So how many notebooks you can buy? Divided by cost of one notebook. Understood?
Okay, sir.
It is same as you're having like one toffee cost 2 rupees. Okay. Now you're having 10 rupees. How many toffees you can buy? 10 rupees divided by cost of one toffee. Second. A person earns rupees 5,100 in 3 weeks. How long will it take him to earn 6,800 rupees? So, earning of 3 weeks. 3 weeks is how much? 5,100 rupees. So, earning of 1 week will be how much? You can calculate it. Yesterday we have discussed this. Where were you yesterday? Earning of 3 weeks is this much. Earning of 1 week will be 1,700. That is 5,100 divided by 3. And how much time it will take him to earn 6,800? So in 1 week he earns this much. Okay. And he have to earn this much rupees. So how many weeks he has to work? Or she has to work? Divided by earning of 1 week. It will be given 4 weeks. In 1 week, he earns this much. So in how many weeks he will earn this much? In 4 weeks. Okay. And in 5 weeks, how much he will earn? In 1 week, 1,700. 1,700 into 5. Okay. 8,500. Okay, you'll get that one. Okay, third question clear? Do the fourth one now. Do in your notebook fourth. Okay, other method will be this much. See here, if you go with other method, 3/5 of the plot cost 75120. 7 upon 20 will cost X. Okay. They are in direct proportion. Bigger the plot, more the money one has to pay. So divided by this equal to. Because they are in direct proportion, direct variation. Okay. Do the fourth one. Read to the question fourth. A truck runs 476 km on 56 liter of diesel. How many kilometers will it run on 198 liter of diesel?
Sir, can we do third question like this? Remove your finger.
It's not visible, Priyanshi. Do one thing, send me on WhatsApp afterwards, okay? Send me on WhatsApp afterwards. It's not visible here, okay? See here, if you have any doubt afterwards, you can send me on WhatsApp, okay? Or anything you are not able to solve, send me on WhatsApp, okay? I will tell you the mistake there, okay? It's not visible here. So a truck runs 476 km on 56 liters of diesel. How many kilometers will it run on 198 liters of diesel? So how many kilometers? So in 56 liters, truck runs how much?
476 kilometers.
476 kilometers. And in 1 liter, how many it will run? Less or more? It will run less. So 56 divided by 56. This much kilometer it will run in 1 liter. And in one line, 98 liters of diesel, how many kilometers it will run? 198 liters. How much it will run? 476 divided by 56 into 198. Okay, check if they are cancelling. How much you are getting? Here they are cancelling by 17 by 2, I think. So how many kilometers will run in 198 liters? So diesel, calculate it.
So 1,683 kilometers.
1,683 kilometers. So it is how much it is coming? 17 upon 2 in 1 liter. Okay, calculate this one. This much kilometers it will run. And how much diesel it will need to cover 408 kilometers? How much diesel it will require? So see, a truck has to travel how many kilometers? Truck has to travel how many kilometers? 408 kilometers. So how many liters it will require? How many liters it will require? So in 1 liter, how much it is covering? 17 upon 2 kilometers. In 1 liter, the truck runs 17 upon 2 kilometers. And it has to run 408 kilometers. So how many liters required? Or amount of diesel required? Required in liters equal to how much? 408 divided or multiplied?
Divided.
408 kilometers divided by 17 upon 2 kilometers. Kilometers get cancelled. So we get in liters. In 1 liter, it is running 17 upon 2 kilometers. Okay. So truck has to travel 408 kilometers. So how many liters of the diesel it will require? 408 divided by, in 1 liter, how much it runs? 17 upon 2 liters. So total amount of or diesel in liters, it will come. Okay, 2 will go upwards, 17. It is cancelling, I think. So you can calculate it. 24, 48. 48 will come. 48 liters. Answer. Any doubt in this question 4? If you have doubt, ask today. Ask now. Have you solved each one? So what we have calculated, see here the question is how many kilometers it will run in 198 liters of diesel. So first in 56 liters it covers 476. 1 liter it will cover 17.2 kilometers. In 198 liters it will cover multiply with 198. Okay. Also you can do second part as 56 liters it covers how much? 476 kilometers. In X liters, it will cover 408 kilometers. Divide them equal to. You can calculate X afterwards. This is other way. They are in direct proportion. Okay, do the next one. Read fifth question. Fifth question, if 8 men can do a job in 5 days, how many time would require 10 men to do the same job? So see here, now we have the inverse variation. Okay, now we have the inverse variation. Take it like this, for example, we are having some work. This is our work. It has to be completed, okay? Now, 4 men can complete it in 2 days. Okay, see here. 4 men can complete the work in 2 days. This is amount of work. For example, a wall is to be made. Okay, we have to make the wall. Okay, this wall we have to make. Okay, so 4 men are there. It takes 2 days to build the wall. Okay, and 8 men are there. How many days it will take? 1 day, because work they are more men are there, more work will be done. So 4 men in 2 days completes. Complete. 8 men will complete it in 1 day. Understood this one? So see here, as number of men or number of persons are increasing, the number of days to complete the work decreases. So as the number of persons are increasing, number of men are increasing, the days to complete the work decreases. That means they are in inverse proportion because it is increasing, but it is decreasing. Days are decreasing. Okay, so they are in inverse proportion. It means if we take the ratio 4/8, that is ratio of number of men equal to 1 upon ratio of days. Ratio of number of days. You can see as well, ratio of men is how much? 4/8. Ratio of number of days, 2/1. See here, it is how much? 1/2, it is 2/1. So ratio of number of men equal to 1 upon ratio of number of days. So 4/8 equal to 1 divided by ratio of days, 2/1. That is 4/8 equal to 1/2. Understood this one? Okay, I give you one question. For example, a wall is to be built. Okay, bigger wall. Okay. Now we are having 8 women. This is a much bigger wall, 8 women, and they completes in 2 days. Okay, 4 days we take. They completes in 4 days. Okay. Now,
Sir,
yes,
sir, we not have to write the questions, only we can write the answers.
you have to write only the answers. The steps has to be there. Write the steps. Okay, no need to write in the question. Never write the question. Okay, never write the question. 8 women are there, they complete in 4 days. 16 women will complete in how many days? Solve this one.
2 days.
Okay, how we got the answer? 8 women can complete in 4 days. 16 women will complete in how many days?
2
2
days.
days. How? See here. This is okay. 8 upon 16. Their ratio is 8 upon 16. Their ratio is 4 upon, let it be x days. Okay. So 8 upon 16 equal to 1 upon, because women increases, days decreases. They are in inverse proportion. Number of women increases, number of days required decreases. They are inverse proportion. One quantity increases, other quantity decreases. So independent quantity increasing, dependent quantity decreases. They are in inverse proportion. 1 upon 4 upon x. 8 upon 16 equal to x upon 4. So 4 you taken this side, 1 upon 2, 2 days. So x equal to 2 days. Okay, this is one way. Other way, how we can do? Other way, how we can do? Okay, take the same example. See here, we have to calculate the days, so we'll keep days on this side. Okay, we have to calculate days. We'll keep days on the right hand side and number of women on the right hand side. Okay, so 8 women complete the work in how many days? 4 days. This is clear. 8 women complete the work in 4 days. 1 woman will complete in how many days? Okay. 8 women are completing in 4 days. 1 woman will complete in how many days? We'll divide or multiply the days. Yes or no? What we do? We divide or multiply? Multiply why?
Multiply.
Okay.
Multiply.
See, we'll multiply here, not divide. Okay. In direct proportion, see a direct proportion, one quantity increasing, other quantity as well increasing. Okay. So 5 toffees cost rupees 10. They are in direct proportion. One toffee will cost 10 upon 2. But see here they are inverse proportion. 8 women completes the work in 4 days. So how to know whether we have to divide or multiply? So what you will do, see here, if number of women are increasing, number of days to complete the work will decrease. More the women, less the days. So you can write somewhere here like 1. Okay. Eight women complete the work in 4 days. 1 woman will complete the work in 8 into 4 days. Why we have multiplied? See here. Less women we have decreased. Less women. If less women are working, so more days will be required. More days required. They are in inverse proportion. Less women, more days required. If it comes, see the toffees one. 5 toffees cost 10 rupees. 1 toffee will cost 2 rupees. Why? Less toffees, less cost. Yes or no? Less toffees, less cost. Less money you have to spend, less total cost. So they are in direct proportion. Toffees decreasing, total cost also decreases. Total money you have to pay also decreases. But see here, what is it? Women are decreasing, but number of days are increasing. Therefore, we have to multiply. You can as well know, less women, we are decreasing women. Now only instead of 8 women, 1 woman is only working. So work will be completed in more days by how many? 8 times. So 8 into 4. So 32 days. Understood this one? So less women, more days required. Okay. Now 16 women are working. 16 women will complete the work In how many days? One woman in 32 days. So 16 will complete in how many days? This time?
2 days.
2 days. We will divide because see, one woman completes in 32 days. So women are increasing how much? By 16 times. So work will be less. For each woman, work will be very less. So it will be completed by, we will divide here. Okay. So see here, what is the reason? More women are there. Earlier one was there. Now 16. So more women, less days required. This we know. If more people are working on something, it will be completed in very less time. So more women, less days. Therefore, the answer must be less, we will divide. Here, answer must be more days, we multiply. Or here, this is the way to remember. Less women, more days required. That means we have to multiply. Then only we'll get more days. Here, women have increased. So more women, so less time they will take, less days. So it means answer must be less than 32. So we must divide by 16. Less days must be the answer. So divide by 16. 2 days. So in 2 days, they will complete. So first, always try to find in question whether it is direct variation or inverse variation. Okay. Then solve it. Okay. So you can write these things. You will understand the question. Whether we have to multiply or where we have to divide. Understood? Or the other way is that, see here. How many were there? 8 women. 8 women completes in how many days? 4 days. Okay. 16 women will complete in how many days? X days. So here you have to know, women have increased. Now days must decrease because more the number of persons working, number of days will be required to be less. So this increases, but it decreases. Therefore, they are in inverse variation. So 8 upon 16 ratio of the number of women. Here 4 upon x is the ratio of the number of days. 8 upon 16 equal to 1 divided by 4 upon x. They are in inverse variation. 1 upon, so, okay. So ratio of number of women equal to 1 upon ratio of number of days. Understood this one? Both ways. This is the second way. This is the first way. You can opt anyway, but you must know both. Okay. So 8 women completes the work in 4 days. 1 woman will take more time. That's why we'll multiply. Now 16 women are there. It means less time it will take. So we'll divide by 16. 2 days. Understood? Less women, more days required. More women, less days required. This concept you have understood. Okay, then do the question.
Yes, sir.
So while reading the question, first figure out whether it's a direct variation or in inverse variation. Then proceed further. Okay, do the question, read the question and do it. The next chapter as well is based on inverse variation. Time and work, that is based on inverse variation. Where the number of workers increases, time to complete the work decreases. Okay, read the next question. If 8 men can do a job in 5 days, how much time would 10 men take to do the same job? So time we have to calculate in days. So days will be here the men. Okay. So 8 men can do job in how many days?
Sir, can we do like this also?
Okay, little bit far you put. Completes. Okay. It's not a bit clear. 1 minute.
Sir, clear.
Yes, sir.
8 men completes work in 5 days. 1 man completed it in 5 days. 10 men can complete. Yes, this is the way. This is only I'm going to tell you. Yes, it's correct. Priyanshi, it's correct. Okay. So 8 men can do job in how many days? 5 days. So 1 man will do job in how many days?
8 into
1
5.
man 8 into 5 days. So why we have multiplied? See here, men are decreasing. That means less men are there. Now 8 men are doing 5 days. 1 man will take much more time. It will take much more time, much number of days. Therefore, we have to multiply. Okay, this is one way to know. Therefore, we have to multiply. Answer must be more days as compared to 5 days. So we will multiply with 8. Understood this one? So here, man decreases, days increases, or less man, more days. This is more easier. Less man, more days. Less man will take more days to complete the work. Therefore, we multiply. Less man, more days must be there. Okay. Now again, men are increasing. Now, how many? 10. Okay. Now 10 men. In how many days 10 men can do? So 1 man is doing in 40 days. Okay. 1 man is doing in 40 days. So 10 men will do in less days. So 8 into 5 divided by 10. 8 into 5 divided by 10. More men, less days. You can write this one as well. So more men, less days. That means we must divide. So that answer is less days. Okay. This is one way, 4 days. Understood? So more men, less days. Any doubt in this question? This is a very important question. Okay, very basic question, as well very important. Okay, 8 men can do in 5 days. 1 man will do in how many days? Days are we have to increase the number of days, so we multiply 40 days. As well, you know, more the number of men, less time it will take. Okay, so 1 man will complete 8 days because this 1 man has to do all the work 8 times. So it will be more time it will take, multiplied with 8, 40 days. Now 10 men are there, so work will be divided among 10 men. So each will get some work, or very small amount of work to be done. So it will be completed within 4 days. As well, you have seen this when the house is being built. When you build the house, if more the number of men are there, it will be completed very fast. If less the number of men, it will take much more time. If only 1 man is completing the whole home, it will take many days. Understood this one? This concept is very important. Okay, do the next one. Do the next question. A camp of 1,000 soldiers. Yes. A camp of 1,000 soldiers have enough food for 180 days. So we are having a camp of 1,000 soldiers. Have enough food for. So see here, this is the food. Okay, we are having some limited supply of food. If 1,000 soldiers are there, 4,000 soldiers, food lasts for how many days? 4,000 soldiers, food lasts for 180 days. It lasts for 180 days. Okay, 4,000 soldiers, food lasts for 180 days. Now see here, as the number of soldiers increased, food is limited. Same as the work is limited, food is limited. So number of soldiers increases, number of days decreases. Yes or no? Number of soldiers increases, more the number of soldiers, food will last for less number of days. So days decreases. Inverse variation again. Now read the second line. If 16 more soldiers join the camp after 20 days. After 20 days, how many soldiers are joining? 1600, 600 more. 600 more. How long will the remaining food last? So see here. 20 days, these soldiers have eaten. 1000 soldiers have eaten food. So now the remaining food. Remaining food, how many days it will last? Remaining food, how many days it will last? If 1000 soldiers are there, remaining food will last for how many days?
180 minus 20.
Last for 180 minus 20 days, because 20 days they have already done. So after 20 days, after 20 days, 4000 soldiers. The remaining food will last for 160 days. This is fine. Have you understood this one? So some food they have eaten for 20 days. And now the remaining food is just for 160 days. It is for 160 days. Okay. For 1000 soldiers, the remaining food will last for 160 days. But now the soldiers have increased. How many soldiers are there? 1600?
1600.
The remaining food will last for how many days? This we have to calculate. Understood this one? So for 1000 soldiers, remaining food will last for 160 days. So this is story after 20 days. After 20 days, story we are going to see. So 4000 soldiers, remaining food lasts for 160 days. So for 1600 soldiers, the remaining food will last for less number of days. Soldiers, more soldiers, less days. More soldiers, less days. Inverse variation is there, we already seen. So now calculate it. So one way is 1000 upon 1600 equal to 1 divided by 160 upon x. Okay, x is the number of days it will last for. Okay, another way how to solve.
We can calculate the food for one person and then divide for 1600.
Yes, yeah, we'll be calculating this. So for 1000 soldiers, remaining food lasts for 160 days. So for one soldier, how many days it will last? Remaining food lasts for how many days? One soldier is there. We will divide or multiply?
Multiply.
Multiply. See here. 1000 soldiers is last for 160 days. So soldiers have decreased to 1. Food will last more days. That means we have to multiply. And to 1000. This many days, this food will last. Okay, for one soldier. Because less soldier, more days. So answer must be more days because it is only for one soldier. This means we have to multiply. Answer must be more large. So for how many? 1600 soldiers. It
Sir,
will,
this 1000 will not go in divide 160 upon 1000.
why? See here, food is limited. Okay, 1000 soldiers eat that food in 160 days. Okay, so one soldier
Yes, sir.
will eat in how many days? This much, or he is going to have bigger
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
belly? Okay, so one soldier's food is a large amount. That is, for 1000 soldiers, it is lasting for 160 days. So if only one soldier is there, so it will be many more days. So more days must be the answer. That's why we multiply with 1000. Okay. In this question, there is no exception that the one soldier may have the bigger fat, bigger belly, and he can eat all the food in one day. Okay. So 160 to 1000 days. Okay. Now see here. Now soldiers is increasing. For one soldier, it is increasing to 1600. It means food will last for less days. That means we must divide by 1600. So 160 into 1000 divided by 1600. Okay. 2 zeros went, 16 went. How many days? 100 days.
100 days.
Okay. So it will last for how many days? The food will last for 100 days. Understood? Any doubt you have asked? If you haven't understood anything, do ask, because these are very important questions. Don't put anything in comment box. Okay. So 100 days is the answer. Understood this question? So what we
Yes,
did for
sir.
1,000 soldiers would last for 180 days. Now after 20 days, so 20 days they are already eaten. So after 20 days, what is the story? What is the situation? It will last for 160 days. And so one soldier this much, 1600 soldiers, we divide, we get 100 days. Because soldiers increased, number of days will be decreased. Answer must be less days, therefore we divide. Okay, do the next one. 7th question. It is little bit same as that one.
Sir, time over.
Okay, 11:20 it's fine. Okay. 7th, try to do yourself. Okay, just listen. 7th, a camp had enough food to last 50 days for 2,200 soldiers. Okay. So for 2,200 soldiers, food lasts for 50 days. After 17 days, some more soldiers joined the camp. So after 17 days, for 2,200 soldiers, how many days food will last? 50 minus 17, 33. So for 2,200 soldiers, after 17 days, food will last for 33 days. Okay. And then, okay, calculate for one soldier. And how many have joined now? To find the number of soldiers who joined the camp later. So you can take that X 2,200 plus X. X have joined and days, then you can calculate. Okay. Okay, then try to do this one as well. 8th, 7th and 8th, do as homework. 7th, 8th, and 9th, try to do as homework. 7, 8, 9. Okay. Okay. Thank you all.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. If you have any issue, any trouble, if you want to ask anything, you can send me on WhatsApp. Okay. You can write a message and send me on WhatsApp. Okay. Any trouble or anything you want to ask. Okay. Rather than calling, send me on WhatsApp. Okay. I'll reply you there. Anything you want to ask.